Hello everyone, this is Brian Bentley from CoinOpTV bringing you gameplay and commentary for Costume Quest 2 on the PlayStation 4. A sequel to the 2010 hit, Costume Quest is developed by Double Fine, and, you know, honestly, I'm absolutely in love with this game. So you are playing as children Ren and Reynold. I happened to pick Reynold to start. I either pick one of the two of this brother-sister combo. Basically, the premise is they are, you know, children on Halloween looking for candy. And so the first one was like, all the candy was being stolen by these monsters, and they were trying to get the candy back for Halloween, and they were opening portals to other worlds, but you know, it wasn't too complicated. This one actually has time travel, so right now we are in the future. You start off in the past, before, you know, present day, and then being in the second section, you move to the future. So now we're just jumping right into the battle. You know, the children wear these costumes, which, if you actually look as you pick the things up, it's made of like cotton balls, aluminum foil, and stuff. But when they get into battle against, well, these are dental drones. But when they go into battle, the costumes take shape and take life and become, you know, Reynold is Thomas Jefferson, and this is his special move. So each character has their own kind of special move, not Ren, Reynold, or Haley in this case, but the costumes themselves have special moves. So Thomas Jefferson, you know, he kind of has a diplomatic thing where he's a nuker class, which those of you who are into RPGs and, you know, MMORPGs know exactly what that means. Well, actually, I've upgraded my superhero costume from the blue to the solar superhero within the orange, and they're, you know, melee DPS, and of course they just call it powerful attacks, but it's essentially melee DPS. And the clown is your healer class. I haven't. I don't think I use it in this battle. The special. Here's the special move for the solar superhero. Basically picks up a huge bus full of candy and smashes. It's an area of effect attack, so it hits everybody in the row. The healer has, I think I do it in the next battle where I use the healing spell. Or spell. I call it a spell. It's not really a spell. Skill. So now we're in the future, and essentially there is our dentist, Reynold and Ren's dentist, has stolen has gone in the past. We tried to stop him in the first section of the game, and in the second section of the game, we, so he steals his talisman, and it opens up the portal to Repugnia, which we closed in the first game, and he is able to take over the future, essentially, stop, you know, the evils of Halloween, you know, and no more candy for anyone, which of course is a travesty. These are the costumes that I currently have. So I have the pterodactyl, the clown, the superhero, the solar superhero, the candy corn, which is your very first costume, which doesn't really do anything. It's basically is sort of like a tank, actually, the way it's set up. And then Thomas Jefferson. So that I still have like 5 or 6 costumes I still have to complete. You need each of the 3 pieces of the costume. You'll see I'm going to collect a piece of costume right now. Cotton balls. And then you need the, you know, the drawing of the... I had to zoom ahead, folks. Sorry. It was getting a little long, but I wanted to show you what it would be like to attack a different creature. And then, of course, you know, you turn into the... at the beginning, whoever character you are, I'm Reynold, he turns into whatever costume he is. So now we're actually going to fight some grubbins, and from Repugnia. I have to look that one up. So you're going to be we're fighting these, and one of the things that has kind of you know, the combat system's gotten a little more complicated from the first game, which is, not like, oh my gosh, we can't possibly, play this game anymore. But they did put a, the Grubbin Magus as a magic user, and, there's beast ones. Oh, hey, here's the special healer guy. Oh, ha 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 ha. Okay. So now we've healed everybody. So there's kind of a, rock, paper, scissors, sort of, magic or, monsters, and, each costume has, it's strong against monsters and weak against magic, or strong against tech, and you can see next to my, next to the hit points bar, you can see the green what we're good against and red what we're bad against. So the solar superhero is good against magic and bad against monsters. So other than that, I mean, it's kind of got like this, it's not exactly active time battle, but sort of, but it still is a turn-based RPG, and then you have to block. So there's the, timed attack, sort of in a Paper Mario style, as well as timed blocks in that same vein. Overall, the combat feels really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm still... so there's the first attack, and if you get a nice or a amazing, then you get a follow-up attack, and I honestly still have not mastered that follow-up attack yet. So I'm still working on it, still learning new things. So I'm enjoying it. Of course, I really enjoy the exploration in the game. Everything, for lack of a better term, everything is cute. You're playing, you're enjoying yourself. Here's the super for the pterodactyl. It kind of has a dive bomb thing. It's a weakening agent, so he's kind of a, a debuffer, whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and also drop a bus on him, and then we'll finish, and then I'll have the clown finish him off. So I do mix up the costumes a little bit. I am kind of glad for the rock paper scissors part of the different costumes, just because honestly, like I kind of found like here are the costumes I really liked. You can stop off at a water fountain and get healed. I've read a few things about how the healing, you have to do it all the time. I don't know if it's necessarily you have to do it all the time, because I don't do it all the time. But on the other hand, if you're going to, why not? For every section of the game, there's always like a couple of things that you can do, and one is trick-or-treating and houses, and and basically one of two things are going to happen. You're either going to get a treat, like I do here, or you're going to get attacked by either one of the monsters or a dental drone. I'm also going to, so I'm going to kind of head around to the other side of the town here, or of this house, on the next block, where I'm going to attack a dental drone, and then you can see there's a what do you call him, a little snail. So they kind of have these monster mini bosses in the game, and I really enjoy them. Oh, I forgot to. There's little pinatas full of candy, which candy, of course, is the currency of the game. So I'm able to buy upgrades to my costumes from certain people, as well as buying creepy. Oh shoot, they're called like creepy creeper cards or crawly creeper cards. Ah shoot, I forget what they're called. But so you can buy these cards, and there's also hide and seek. Yeah, that some kids play. So I'm going to kind of go through. We're going to fight the drones one more time. So I'm going to set my party up costume wise for fighting tech. So someone's got to be Thomas Jefferson, and that will be Haley. There's no sexual discrimination here, folks. A man or woman can be Thomas Jefferson. Although I will admit that while Thomas Jefferson's Thomas Jefferson, whether you're a man or a woman, or you're male or female, I personally like the superhero costume on the female better, on Ren, better than myself on Reynold. I don't know why, it just it looks more natural. The male version of the superhero looks strange, like it couldn't work in reality. Even if this game isn't reality, you still kind of hope it would work. So now we're still in the process of trying to stop Doctor, our dentist, who's made this dystopian future of no candy. And so one of the funny things about our partner Haley. So there's Ren and Renel. Now we're in the future. In the first game, and in the part of this game, you fight alongside with Everett and Lucy. Now Everett and Lucy happen to get married and have a daughter named Haley. So now here in the future, we get together and work with Haley to... Her parents have been captured by the dentist, and it's time to... it's time to work together to free them. So we're going to kind of go through this, and we're going to trick or treat, and there's the hide and seek kids. We're going to work on trying to get a special creep card. So they kind of have these, returning quests, and I realized that any other game, and I would probably say, man, doing these quests, the same quests over and over, it gets tiring. I've made that, for every game, or for many games I've played, everything from Skyrim to Assassin's Creed. A lot of games where I say that, and for whatever reason, it makes perfect sense for this, that, I go around, I trick-or-treat, I find kids. I'm not really sure why, but for whatever reason, it's just okay with me on this one. So we're about to wrap things up here with this one, and then I'm going to show you the mini-boss fighting the snail. Some of the mini-bosses are a little more tough, or a little tougher than others. Now I just leveled up, and we're gonna move on now. Each costume does have like most costumes have a special ability. In this case, the pterodactyl. Wow, I'm terrible at that word today. The pterodactyl, can blow leaves out of the way. Thomas Jefferson can do diplomacy, and diplomacy. So far, all I've used it for is to convince someone to help us. And the clown has a clown horn, which see, I'm just not a big fan of the guy. I don't know why. So the clown then, I was playing in a band in the French Quarter, and earned some money to help get my boat fixed, So, it was odd. I kind of was expecting some kind of weird musical mini-game that just never happened. I don't know. Anyway, loving Costume Quest 2. It's pretty much on every platform. So if you've never given RPG a try and you're afraid to start, this is a great way to kind of get into them. As well as, what can I say? It's cute, it's fun. I think you'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it below and leave us comments and join us as a part of the community. While you're at it, subscribe to the CoinOpTV YouTube channel for more on all the games that are coming out here in 2014 and into next year, 2015. Very exciting. All right, I'm kind of getting here at the end, and time to beat up this snail who has spikes coming out of him, of course. I'm also going to be collecting another piece once I defeat him. I will be collecting another piece to a costume that I'm looking forward to using in my next game. So that's it for me. Thanks, everybody.